What's up YouTube, it's your boy Stans here, and welcome back to a brand new Lionheart video here on the Lionheart SMP server, guys. And it's Valentine's Day. Today, if you guys are watching this video on the day that this video goes up, it is Valentine's Day. Valentine's, not times. But happy Valentine's Day, guys. So, a thing that people kind of get confused about Valentine's Day is not only just for your SO, your significant other, but also your friends and your family, guys. So make sure you show some love to everybody and just love in general, guys. So today, we're going to do something kind of related for Valentine's Day. We have some red terracotta. We're really just going to build a heart. That's what we're going to do. We're going to build a heart. And something as simple as that. Something as simple as that. But the thing is, I don't know where to put it. So we're going to come out over into this area and just overlook everything. We still have the snowman in there. Unless we make the top half of the cave of the castle into holiday related stuff. No, probably not. I'm probably gonna just build a heart somewhere. Actually, I'm thinking about doing little small hearts, to be honest. And I want to do them on. Well, I would have to succeed because I don't know how to do it correctly. So this is how I'm gonna do it. Click this. We're out. All right, right here. Simple as this, right? Boom. And then here. Oh, this is not gonna work. Wait, do we have any building blocks? I mean, we can use terracotta as building blocks, to be honest. And then we just do this direction, this direction, this direction. And we're just gonna build a heart. And then while we're doing this though, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys we're gonna tell you guys two stories, and maybe a third one if I feel like talking about my personal experience with this holiday. But the first story is kind of funny, and it's funny, but it's kind of damn, dude, really that happened. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to focus on the heart. Does that look decent, at least? No, it doesn't. What if I do this? I don't know. Let's break this down. Step back and take a look at it. So the first story that I'm going to take a look at, or let you guys know on, it actually happened today. Yeah, that's perfect. This is actually better than I thought it'd be. I want that block up there now, but that's perfect. It's better than I thought it'd be. So, the first story that I have for you, I was actually driving to school this morning. I was going to class, and I usually, on this, it's really early in the morning, and yeah, one's right here. One heart's fine. It was early in the morning, and I was driving to class, and I listened to the radio a lot, and it's it's a morning show. They're not comedians, they're kind of DJs, but they're pretty funny. So I listened to them, and they're like, oh yeah, cool. They had some sweepstakes going, and you had to like a Facebook post or something like that. But they had another thing that they wanted to do for Valentine's Day, and they brought this guy on, and this guy was like, yeah, I want to propose to my girlfriend on the radio. And then I was like, ooh, this sounds good, right? And then the way that he said it, he was like, yeah, I've proposed to her before. And I was like, ooh, so that means it didn't go well the first time. And she just said that she wanted to give it some more time. And from the backstory that he kind of gave, they've been together for 2 years. So when he proposed, he said after they proposed, I think it was 2 years. It could have been more. But he said after they proposed, she gave, she's like, oh, give it some more time. And he's like, oh, well, it's been enough time because we've been through so much stuff. So more likely they probably went through a lot of shit where statistically in my city men are gonna cheat, so probably accusations of him cheating and stuff like that. It's probably the big thing, and they had huge fights and stuff like that. Well, I had to go to class. And I was just like, oh dude, I want to listen to this, but I had to, I'm gonna go to class, I have to listen to it, right? I'm sitting in class, getting ready for everything to start, and I'm just scrolling at my phone, just looking at Twitter and stuff like that, and my girlfriend messages me, and she's like, you won't believe what just happened. And then I was like, oh my god, what happened? She's like, the Morning Mash, which is the name of this radio, talk show, the Morning Mash just got really awkward. And I was like, no, she said no. I cannot believe it. My girlfriend goes on and says that this girl went on air because they called her. This girl on air said, I don't want to get proposed to in such a cliche way. And I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe that, like, you know, that's what happened, right? I was mind blown that that's what happened. And I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, yo, 100%, if I was the dude, I'd chuck 2 words at her. And if you guys watch my streams, or Funky streams, or whenever I'm in someone else's streams, little bitch! Like for real, like, I would have left, because that's basically 2 times that he's proposed to this girl. He's trying to make this girl, like, the woman of, like, his life. Like, you know, he sees a fucking future with her, and she's just like, nah. So, if this guy doesn't take the hint, deuces. Like, 100% deuces. Sure, he could have gone a better way of proposing, and I completely understand where she's coming from, but god damn, dude, she said no twice. Like, what's the point at this point, right? Like, I am just, baffled. But that's the first story. Now, the second story, real quick, before we get started, I'm gonna head over to, you know what? We're gonna head over to Shorty's base. You know, show her some love. And we're gonna leave one of these hearts for her. Now, if you guys watched my last episode / live stream, I kind of, like, you know, her place kind of looked abandoned, and I was just like, oh, okay. She went ahead and commented in the last video that I think she's staying at her old place. No idea what that is. So I'm going to the Oasis, the one I know. I'm just gonna put a heart up there. She leaves it up, she leaves it up, she takes it down, she takes it down. It's up to her. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Alright guys, so we are at Shorty's Oasis. Like, that's a modern house, kind of looks new. And then there's a gift right there from Scoozy to Shorty. So I really don't know. But we're just gonna put a heart here, you know. Happy Valentine's Day, kiddo. And I guess this is as good place as any. It seems like she's getting ready to build something here, so she'll probably move it, or get rid of it. That's completely fine with me. You know, I have no issues with it. I just wanted to, you know, put something up. Now, I did mention that I did want to say a second story, and this one's really, really sad. So in my city, I guess we'll get a little bit of like a backstory going. There was this young couple, right? And they met online, and there's nothing wrong with that, because a lot of people meet online nowadays. A lot of people have, like, online relationships, so there's nothing wrong with that. This is supposed to be a little bit longer, I'm not gonna lie. I think it is, actually. I'm not too sure. So this, no, not that way, this way. Yeah. So they met online, and they started a relationship, and there's no problem with that, and they spent a lot of time together. You know, it's a relationship that's been lasting for a while now, and oh damn it, they found out that she had some form of a cancer, and I hate that it's too wide or it's too tall, but that's fine. So they found out that she had cancer, unfortunately, and it was a terminal ill cancer. She was not gonna survive. And I was like, dude, that's, you know, that's hella sad. Like, in general, that's sad. And I was like, oh man. So I started reading into the article, and the article was how her dying wish was to marry her boyfriend, you know, the person that she met online. And on Monday, today's Wednesday, by the way, if you guys watch this like 3 years in the future. So today's Wednesday, Valentine's Day, the 14th. On Monday, the 12th, he proposed to her. He said, hey, we get married. Well, you know, it's paraphrasing, but, you know, he proposed to her. She said yes, because that's, you know, that's her dying wish. That's what she wanted. She wanted to get married to basically the love of her life. They got married and stuff like that, and it gets sad. It gets, well, like it's happy because it's what she always wanted, right? And her mom was like, you know what? I did my best, and apparently she's been sick before, and she's like, the mom said, do you have an iPad? A lot, if not mistaken. And it was like, she was, I really don't like that it's too wide. I'm just gonna put, there you go. That's no bueno. Yeah. I'll get it for you. Soon. And her mom was like, oh, you know, we can start moving now. But real quick, shorty, happy Valentine's Day, kiddo. Have a good one. Have a good one. So her mom was like, you know what? I did my best to give her the best life that I could. And then this is basically in response to the proposal, and she's like, I'm not done yet. So the hospital, the family, everybody, they go out of their way to you know, set the wedding up, to officiate it and everything like that. She gets married, and so you know, she got married on Monday. Unfortunately, today on Valentine's Day, she passed away. And the story goes is that she just felt a little like hot today, like felt uncomfortable today. And first thing she did was she saw her husband, and she gave him a huge hug and a huge smile. And her family, you know, at this point, you know, you never want to let go of someone that you love. You don't want them to leave. At this point, they saw you know, she's in pain. You know, they don't want to see her in pain anymore. So they proceed to just, you know, encourage her. You know, mine didn't crash. They encourage her to you know, let go. It's fine. You know, move on. And she took a few breaths, final breaths, and she passed away in her husband's arm. And it's a very extremes it would, I think. But yeah, it was a sad like story, but the amount of love that was there, not only in the family, the husband and wife, like it was just a heartwarming story, and sad and happy all together. And I was like, you know, oh, it's so sad, and it's just, you know, there's no other way to say it, but you know, since it happened today on Valentine's Day, and it's something kind of heartwarming that happened, I figured I'd mention it, and then it pretty much will just lead to me saying, you know, don't take love for granted. I guess it gets sappy, but I mean, I guess today's a perfect day to do so. Don't take love for granted. Just, you know, it's pretty crazy. You know, the way life works, it's pretty crazy, to be honest with you. So my biggest advice is just don't take it for granted. And you know, that's why I'm just like, gotta give love to my peeps. Gotta give love to my peeps. So we're gonna get this over here to Nina. Give her a little nice little. Oh, we can kill her. No, we're not gonna kill her on Valentine's Day. We'll wait another day. We'll wait another day. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you guys on the Valentine's Day. There's two stories. I know I wanted to bring up my stories. Mine are pretty sad / gloomy, but I don't feel like the need to talk about them, to be honest. Especially after I just told you one that's kind of sad. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you guys are doing anything special for Valentine's Day, or if you did something special for Valentine's Day in the future and stuff like that. Spread the love, guys. Spread the love. So let's go ahead and drop this off to Nina, guys. And well, I have no idea where she went, to be honest. Nina. Oh, I can see a name tag. Okay. Hey, Nina. Nina. Where are you doing? She's got a castle going on. I'm just... What the hell did she go? Hey! Hey! Hey. Alright, guys. I guess I might as well outro the video out right here. I guess this is the perfect time as any. Now, I do have a notepad with people that I like to shout out. Just because these are people that, you know, they grind out. They grind everything out. And I think it's the perfect time to do so. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Go ahead and drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, guys, and at the end of my actual videos where I record them and whatnot, not my live streams, I like to shout out one of my content creator friends so you guys can go give them some love, critique them, specifically this person, because today we're gonna be, you know, we're gonna shout out my dude Black Smoke. Black Smoke has been doing this thing recently where he reviews Lionheart, and he goes back to our very first videos, and mine were cringy, bad, audio's horrible, quality, you know, the quality's not that better anyway now, but everything was just really bad about my first video, and I refused to watch the video on it, so I'm just not gonna acknowledge that he you know, roasted me or anything like that. I'm not, you know, I watch his stuff, just not this one, but I want you guys to go hit up my dude Black Smoke, show him some love. He's a funny dude, and he makes some really nice looking thumbnails. Like, every time I see one of his thumbnails, I just had to click on it because it's pretty cool. Show him some love, guys. Let him know I sent you guys. I'll see you guys next time for another video. Peace!